Up first, he has all the makings of Australia's next big star. He's on an 11-fight win streak and has won all 4 of his UFC matchups. Now he looks to propel himself into the rankings with the biggest win of his career. Fighting for the first time in the UFC in front of his home crowd, here is Quillen Salkild. Standing across the octagon, a battle-tested veteran who is no stranger to taking on up-and-coming contenders. He has faced and beaten some of the biggest names in lightweight history and still has gas in the tank. Please welcome Beneil Dariush. And now, a game of high-stakes chess in the main event. To the stage first, one of the most devastating knockout artists in UFC history. Since making his debut on Dana White's Contender Series, it was clear this man would be a future title contender. Repping Brazil and the Fighting Nerds, here is Carlos the Nightmare Prates. And now, for the man who this fight card was built around, an Australian wrecking ball who steamrolled his way to the UFC welterweight title. Now he looks to climb his way back to the top of the mountain, starting on home soil. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC welterweight champion and the pride of Perth, Jack Della Maddalena.
Hey, Perth, what's going on today? Great to be back. Let's hear it. Great to be back for the 4th straight year. UFC Fight Night, Della Maddalena versus Prates, proudly supported by the Western Australian government through Tourism Western Australia. Obviously, a lot of local talent, not just from Australia, but in Perth. And we are thrilled to be back for a 4th straight year. And in Saturday night, prime time for you fans. You don't have to wake up early on Sunday morning. We can't wait to hear you guys blow the roof off of this place. With that, let's get to some questions. Who's got the first question?
Thank you, Brendan, and welcome back, mate. It's good to see you again. Jack, a question for you. It's a hometown fight week. How's that been for you with the fans and the build-up of performing in front of your hometown?
Yeah, it's been incredible just to be able to do the whole camp at home, sleep in my own bed, and then come Saturday night, put on a good show for the hometown. I can't wait.
Has there been... Have you felt any sort of added pressure or expectation in order to deliver a fantastic performance in front of your home crowd, or is it still business as usual, get the dub, move on to the next fight?
Yeah, well, it's business as usual, but obviously extra pressure, but pressure makes good performances, and that's what's coming.
Carlos, you're clearly in enemy territory as based off what the crowd gave you in terms of a reception. What have you done in order to try drown that out and focus on what you need to do on Saturday night?
To be honest, I don't feel like enemy territories, like I said, Australia is my second home. My daughter is Australian, so I'm feeling really good here. I like Australia, and of course I understand, Perth is his hometown, people have to support him, but it's not personal, just business, and I'm feeling good. I don't think too much about the crowd and things like that, all the people asking me that during the week, because when on the end, when the octagon doors close, it's just gonna be me and Jack,
You just spoke about your family being here and your daughter being Australian. How important has it been to have an extended crew and family here with you for this camp?
It's always good, always good to be close of my family. I grew up without my father, so for me it's always important spend the time with my daughter, especially with my family, my mom. This time a lot of friends come with me, my training partners. So it's really important for me, but bring it to the fight, I don't think too much about that. Like I said, inside the cage, it's just me and Jack, like the motivation is always really high, no matter what, no matter who is close or who is watching.
This fight has the potential to be a fight of the year contender. So to both of you, to Jack and to Carlos, what do you need to do in order to get the win? And potentially, what do you need to do in order to stop your opponent from getting the win? Jack, if we could start with you.
Yeah, I've just got to be extremely focused and come in there, be smart and push a high pace and go for it.
Carlos?
The same, focus all the time. He's a dangerous guy, good hands, so I need to keep my focus all the time for 25 minutes, like focus on him, focus on the fight, and do my best, get the win, and get my title shot.
Steve, it's been nearly 2 years since this home crowd has seen you perform. What changes, and I don't want to say fixes, but alterations to your game have you made in that period of time?
I don't understand. Can you ask again? Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I've just been working on my whole game. Like, there's obviously places I've slipped up and adjustments I've needed to make, striking, grappling, jiu-jitsu, and mentally. Like, I always believed in myself, but I put these guys on a pedestal. Like, oh, these are UFC top contenders, blah blah. Whereas, like, I'm one of those guys. I'm the man. So I'm going to show that.
Tim, you've just seen again that Steve is a very popular man around these parts. What do you need to do in order to get your year off to a good start?
I mean, I'm mostly just focusing on trying to have fun. I love this shit, man. Bring the booze on Saturday. I love it. I'm just here to have a good time.
Quillen, possibly the best-dressed man in all of Perth. Obviously, you're going up against a mainstay of the division in Benil. What do you need to be worried about and focused on for Saturday night?
Yeah, this is so cool for me. Yeah, I've been envisioning fighting, guys such as Benil for years, and now that we're finally here, I just think this is sick. Like, we're at this stage, and I just got to stay vigilant and not do anything stupid, and we walk away with the job done.
Benil, question for you. Obviously, we've seen Quillen's rise in the UFC just skyrocket. What do you need to be focused on in order to, as you said yesterday, to delay his rise to the top?
Getting towards sex.
Yeah, I mean, the way you win a fight is you hit the guy more than he hits you, so I plan on hitting him more. I'm not really sure what else to tell you.
Jack, over here. The last fight obviously can be a very difficult thing. It's not fantastic to lose a fight. What are the improvements you have made, and is this the most dangerous version of Jack Della Maddalena?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe I'm getting better every day. So, yeah, I believe I'm going to come in, best version of myself. Last fight obviously wasn't the perfect fight, but that's the way it goes. But, yeah, definitely the best version of myself right now.
You get the hometown reaction. You are the hometown leading man. It's been a while since you last fought in Perth. How is this week compared to the last time you fought in Perth?
Yeah, it's much the same. It feels good to fight in a card at home. A lot of Aussies fighting before me, so I'm excited to see them all put in good work. But it feels much the same.
At the media day yesterday, you said you are expecting a 25-minute war. Carlos had a different answer. Carlos thinks he's going to stop you. What is your reaction to that?
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously going to be his goal, but I'm going to push high pace, try and get him out of there, but I'm expected to go 25 minutes.
Carlos, what is it about this fight that makes you think that you can finish Jack?
Can you ask again, please?
Why do you think you're going to knock out Jack Della Maddalena?
What he said? Why do you think you're going to knock him out? Why I feel? Why do you think you're going to knock him out? uh, because I know what I can do. I train a lot. It's what I like to do. It's what I know how to do. But I'm ready also to fight 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Doesn't matter.
Quillen, you are riding an absolute wave of momentum. You said before, you're going out there to get the job done. You've done absolutely more than that in your previous fights. What is the statement you're trying to put on this weekend?
I'm just trying to prove that I belong in the up echelon of the division, and this is my path, and yeah, get to do it in front of my home crowd, and go home 10 minutes away down the road, and yeah, this is it's going to be a sick night. Yeah.
Benil, yesterday at the press conference, you talked about how you think Quillen's the future, but it's your job to delay it. How do you intend on delaying the future?
Hitting him. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm going to try to hit him as much as I can. Yeah. Come on, guys. Come on. Grow up, guys. Come on. We're all grown-ups here. Don't act like kids, man.
Yesterday at the media day, you said you weren't sure if you were going to get booed or not. The crowd's letting you know how they feel. What is your reaction?
Like 4 guys, bro. Come on, man. The rest of the crowd is cool, man. Okay, it's 6 guys. My bad. It's 6 people. All right, I got booed. Wow.
And Tim, yesterday at the media day, you talked about some aspects of Steve's game that you said didn't worry you too much. You weren't too worried about the power. What aspects of Steve's game does worry you?
I mean, he's super well-rounded everywhere. He's good on the mat. He's good on his feet. He's got good cardio. He's tough. He fought for a world title. So, I mean, I'm just excited to get in there with another good opponent and have a good time.
Steve, yesterday at the media day, Tim said he wasn't really worried about your power. What is your reaction to that?
Well, I'm definitely going to have a little bit of extra power now with all the crowd behind me, so that's for sure. But I wouldn't say I'm a big power puncher. Like, I know I've got some knockouts, but I'm more of a technician. So I'm going to look to find his chin. I'm going to look to mix it up, and if I knock him out, I knock him out. But it'll come if it comes.
And over the years in Australia, we've had some different versions of fighters. There was Footy Volk and Bold Volk, and there was kind of like Steve Carell, Steve Erceg. We've now got Beard Steve Erceg. What is this version of Steve Erceg?
It's almost a man, Steve Erceg. I'm trying to grow the mo, but when I get that, there'll be full man Steve Erceg engaged.
Thank you very much, boys.
Question for Jack. Just to confirm, so it's a huge weekend for MMA in Perth. You've got Australia's best MMA promotion, Eternal MMA, Eternal 105 tomorrow night. So is your plan after the ceremonial weigh-ins tomorrow is to head to the Perth HPC to support your teammate in Lawrence Whitesmith?
Yeah, for sure. It's a really good local card. Eternal MMA. Excited to watch Lawrence get some good work in, and yeah, I'll go straight from ceremonial to the show, watch some fights, refuel, and yeah, get some energy as well. It's good to get some energy on a fight show and then show out Saturday night.
You're making history. This will be the first UFC Perth card in prime time. You get to headline that. You're a former Eternal champ, and you're headlining the card with 2 other former Eternal champions from Perth. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, it means a lot. It just shows the level Eternal has. But yeah, I think prime time is perfect for the fighters, the crowd, the whole lot. So excited for a prime time event.
Question for Carlos. The atmosphere is a little bit different here at RAC Arena, but yesterday at the open workouts, the atmosphere was incredible. That atmosphere, were you expecting that? Was that a bit of a surprise?
Corinthians. Yeah, Corinthians is the biggest soccer team in the world, bro. So I knew already the guys would come. And I love football. It's my favorite. Soccer is my favorite sport. So I was really happy at the time they come and they was there supporting me. It was really nice.
A question for Benil. We had a chat yesterday. I think you've got a bit of an indication what might happen at RAC Arena on fight night. But do you believe this is the biggest fight on a rising star in Quillan Salkill's career? Do you believe it's a bit early for him to be fighting someone like you?
We'll find out Saturday, right? We'll see. I think it's the perfect time for this fight.
There you go, Quillan. You heard Benil Dariush there. You've been on a rise. It's been fantastic following your journey since you were Eternal MMA champ. You finally get the opportunity. This will be your first UFC card that is not a numbered event, but you could not pass this opportunity to fight in front of your home crowd.
Oh, dream come true. Waiting for this for 8 years now. Went to the first event. Remember sitting up there and thinking how cool would it be to, fight in the same arena. And now we get to do it. Perfect card as well to do it. Prime time, Saturday night. Get to run amok in Northbridge afterwards. I can't wait for that. Fuck yeah. Can't wait. Let's go.
Ever since you burst on the scene as well with your performance in the UFC, a lot of products have been coming out. Vex MMA t-shirts. You've got covers of magazines, water. What's the next sponsorship if you obviously everything goes well on Saturday night?
I don't even know. I just, like everything, I just wing it. Whatever, presents itself at the time, we'll figure it out as we go on.
Question for Steve. Obviously, you fought in Perth before. It's great to have you back. I mean, what does it mean to you to obviously come out and be the first of the trio in Perth to on the main card?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna kick it off with in a good way. Get 1-0 and then have 2 and 3 straight after that. It's we all fought in Eternal, all were champions, but I don't think we ever fought on the same card. So this is gonna be kind of cool.
Question for you, Brendan, as host. Again, UFC has come so far in Australia because, again, there was a time when we only had one fighter in Australia, and it was Sinisic, and then Soa, and then all of a sudden you've got a full card. I think this will be the first time in Australia that every fight has an Australian on the card. So tell us about the journey of the UFC and MMA in Australia.
Well, I think, it's what we used to have in Brazil, where it was a Brazilian against a non-Brazilian, and we'd load those cards up and the fans would follow suit. When we broke in down here and started having some success, you've seen the champions, Robert Whittaker and Alexander Volkanovski still getting it done at featherweight. Now Jack did it. Steve challenged for it. Quillen's on his way there, perhaps. So the fans obviously make it worth it for us to come all this way. We're thrilled to be back.
Hey Jack, we're all here rocking Street X for you, mate. Obviously, you've got the big crowd coming out. Are we going to get a little bit extra from the crowd when you walk out to TNT, or do you have something different planned for us all?
Well, we have to wait and see.
Love it.
And Jack, just a very quick one. The prep for this would obviously have been quite a bit different from your last 3 fights. Obviously, heavy wrestling, heavy grappling, obviously a stand-up fight we're expecting. We're all expecting it to be super exciting. Can you just give us a little bit of an insight into the prep for this fight? And I guess, has it been more enjoyable than your previous fight camps?
Yeah, it has been. Bursting a strike, obviously less wrestling involved, but I'm coming to show a full bag of tricks, but I believe it will be contested on the feet.
Quillen, mate, where can we find the best bakery in Perth? And secondly, if you are victorious and you get that fat bonus, are you going to buy a mink coat?
Am I going to buy a what?
A mink coat.
A mink coat.
Yeah, a big fluffy mink coat.
I think we gotta get the pimp outfit going.
Love it.
Yeah, we get a good mink coat and. Fuck, which one?
Hey, Quillen, just real quick. There's obviously some real cool cats in the lightweight division at the moment. We've got Armin, we got Paddy, we got Roofy. We've obviously got the champ in Ilya. None of them seem to be quite as cool as you, though, right? Like, who's got the most style in the lightweight division at the moment?
Sorry, could you repeat that last sentence?
So who's got the most style in the lightweight division? Is it yourself, or is there anyone else you're aspiring to be like? From a style perspective.
Style?
Style, yeah.
Oh. Shit, well, Other than me, of course, it'd probably be, Armin with all the all the toys he's got. Yeah.
Benil, Quillian, he's got such a well-rounded game, both on the feet and to the ground. Do you think that your experience might be the thing that could get you this win?
Boo! I love you guys. You guys are sweet. Yeah, I think experience plays in my favor. I think, overall, I think my skills are better than his skills. If not, I wouldn't have taken this fight. But yeah, I think experience plays in my favor. Love you guys. Keep it up.
And sorry, just one last one to you, Carlos. It's such a stacked division in the welterweight division at the moment. How important is it to go out there and put on a really good show, have an impressive performance to hopefully get a title shot next, and if not, put your name right at the top of that division for one of the next title shots?
I think it's really important, not only tomorrow, but all the fights. That's why we get paid, to put a really good performance and also have a lot of really good guys on the welterweight division. So if after I have a really good performance tomorrow, I'm going to show everybody I'm the next on the line, I'm the next for the title.
Hey, Jack, just quickly, mate. All goes well Saturday night, no damage, walk out quite calmly. When can we expect to see you in the octagon again?
Yeah, I would love to fight again this year. For sure, I don't know who will be. Obviously, see how the rest of the division lays out. But yeah, we'll have 2 fights this year.
Quillen, we've heard about all the escapades with the bonuses. Should you get another one? Is it on black or red?
Well, today I was playing a bit red and it didn't go my way, so I think we've got to put on black now. Yeah.
Question for Jack. We mentioned before the pressure and energy that fighting at home brings, but what's the difference mentally between fighting here and preparing for a fight overseas?
It's really much the same. It's good to obviously cancel the travel, staying home, sleeping in your own bed, but much the same. Preparation is very similar.
And you're also one of Australia's most reliable finishers. What part of your game has developed most heading into this card?
Say that again?
So what part of your game has evolved the most heading into this fight on the weekend?
Hopefully the grappling. Hopefully that's evolved a lot.
And then do you think that Carlos can handle the kind of physical pressure that you bring? Or is this a bit of a mismatch?
No, he's shown he's very strong. He's got that knockout power. We'll find out Saturday night.
Carlos, you've built a reputation for calm, calculated violence. How does that compare to Jack's pressure?
I think I'm the most violent guy in the welterweight division, the most entertaining welterweight right now. But Jack is good also. I have a lot of pressure. He keep it going, keep it going. It's going to be fun, 2nd May.
We spoke during the week about the amount of fights you've had over your career. Where does this one rank as the most important? He's had a lot of fights over his career, over 100 different Muay Thai fights. How important is this fight in the context of his career?
That fight gonna bring me the title shot. That fight gonna bring me close to UFC belt. So I think it's the most important fight of my career.
Quillian, the lightweight division is stacked. What kind of message do you want to send to everyone above you on Saturday?
I want them to see a dangerous, hungry lightweight coming in and hungry to take their spot. And I want to put myself right on the map and make them very wary of what's to come.
You're representing the next wave of Australian MMA in the UFC. How does that feel to pave the way for the next generation, not just in Oz, but here in WA?
Yeah, it feels good. Australian MMA has come like so far in the last, 10 years. Like, I think we're the new hub of MMA talent in the world. And, yeah, I think when you come up against an Australian fighter, you're knee deep in shit. So that's it. We're a tough bunch.
And then lastly, do you see your opponent as a threat or an opportunity?
I see both, yeah. Benil's dangerous everywhere. He's proven to get finishes both on the feet, on the ground. I've been watching him for a long time. Been like a fan of his style. I'm excited to get in there, test my skills against him, and can't wait for Saturday.
Benil, you've been in the mix of the division's elite for years. What's the biggest lesson from your recent fight, and what could you tell your younger self if you could?
Come on, boys. Love you guys. Come on. A little bit more. That's it? Yeah. I tell my younger self to just kind of enjoy the moment more, enjoy this with the fans and stuff, or not fans, whatever you want to call them. And then as far as my last fight goes, it was shit, man. So fight better than that. That's how it is.
Steve, just simply, mate, are you ready for the war that's going to happen with Tim?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've been training real hard. I know what he brings. I can't wait.
And Tim, you faced almost every style in this division. How does your experience play into this fight?
I mean, the fact of the matter is, I fought a bunch of Steve Ercegs. Steve Erceg has never fought a Tim Elliott. I've fought a million guys like this guy.
That's going to do it. Hey, we're going to stare these athletes down. Thank you all for coming out this afternoon. Tomorrow, ceremonial weigh-ins right here at 6 p.m. Prime time on Saturday. How about a hand for all the athletes up here, and we'll square them off. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.